Bangladesh and Singapore has had a long trade history for many, many years now, primarily because the distance between Bangladesh and Singapore is it's a short flight. It's the sea distance also geographically is short, and typically Bangladeshi businesses have used Singapore as their port, as their hub for exports and imports coming into the country and going out.
And my next question, just leading from positioning Bangladesh as a key component of the global supply chain. Recently, Bangladesh has signed or at least started negotiations with ASEAN for a free trade agreement. What's your view in terms of trade and investment potential, not just between Bangladesh, but as a larger construct of South Asia? And do you think Bangladesh could be that connectivity between South Asia and ASEAN?
Yes, of course. I definitely think so for a couple of reasons. Geographically, we are very strategically located as well within the region. And with the amount of trade that we are already doing with in the region, we are seeing over the last couple of years that trade within the ASEAN region has definitely increased tremendously for most private sector businesses. Both the private sector and the public sector are taking the necessary steps that need to be taken, and that is evident to the amount of investment that has gone into the development of logistics and infrastructure within the country. So with deep sea ports, with gas terminals, with even communication within the cities of Bangladesh with the metro rail and the road networks, it's tremendous. And as far as energy is concerned, today Bangladesh has electricity surplus.
Yes, Bangladesh has come a long way. My final question, Mr. Rahman, you've been in Singapore for quite a few years. What are your views in terms of trade and investment potential between Bangladesh and Singapore? And where do you see the future?
If you look at the history between Bangladesh and Singapore has had a long trade history for many, many years now, primarily because the distance between Bangladesh and Singapore is it's a short flight. It's the sea distance also geographically is short, and typically Bangladeshi businesses have used Singapore as their port, as their hub for exports and imports coming into the country and going out. I definitely hope that that between Bangladesh and Singapore there's a lot more work that goes on into the future.
I think the potential, like you said, is immense and the opportunities are waiting to be tapped. Mr. Rahman, thank you so much for sparing the time to be with us today and for sharing your valuable insights on Bangladesh, on the larger South Asian construct, on the relationship between Bangladesh and Singapore, as well as South Asia and ASEAN. We're extremely grateful. We hope to see very many more success stories like yours coming and being emulated here. And we wish you all success in your future endeavors. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.